You're about to hear some stories that can be nerdly boring, so get out of this video if you're not a playable character sending a death wish to the dungeon master. Oh, and welcome to Dungeon Fumble. So this is our first video in this channel, and I would like to thank the people in Reddit for sending over their stories that they love to share, and I hope you guys enjoy this, so listen on! Okay, so the first story I'm going to share came from Dettel Batcher. He told me he is a level 1 rogue, and he has a friend, a dwarven friend specifically. They were in this party. I don't know the number that they are in because he only mentioned his dwarven friend specifically because he killed him. Yes, he backstabbed the dwarven guy who is basically the only fighter in their party. Or maybe just maybe there are two of them only, and then they just decided to commit suicide somewhere. And while his dwarven friend died, his body slumped over a bugbear. Yes, a bugbear out of nowhere. I mean, maybe the dungeon master wanted him dead all this time, so he sprung up a bugbear out of nowhere. Guess what? They got killed. Yeah, no surprise there. I mean, what did you eat last night to roll such a poor dice, and why would you stab your own buddy for? I mean, yeah, it's a natural one, but, you know, could be a hidden agenda, but please, tell us, enlighten us, why would you have to stab your dwarven friend? Are you an elf? Elves are pretty miffed at dwarves, for no reason. Maybe because they have longer swangs, maybe. So we have another story, which is another misfortune from Formal Gamer, which is such a classy name, no doubt. He has this party assisting a villager who is to be cured with medicine. I quote him, you know, knowing such trivial things needed to be decided by a dice roll because your DM is being a bitch that day. So they rolled and they failed miserably. They gave this medicine to the villager who's sick, by the way, and he drank it and he died. Not even instantly. It would have been better if he died right away, but it made it excruciating because of the potion they made, or the medicine became some kind of death penalty or death row medicine that will be injected to your vein and then kills you slowly. Or I think that's how it works. So they made it more unbearable for the person, and that person died. Yes, they were trying to cure the poor fellow, but he died in agony. Like the recent death penalty guy who died of the juices being mixed in wrong portions, and the warden must have rolled a 1 with that. But anyway, sick joke, but you get the picture how excruciating that is. So the wife of the villager cried out in the death of her husband. I mean, who wouldn't be? So their party decided that, you know, maybe the best thing that we could do is bury him, but apparently there are goblins around the village, so they would cremate him rather. You know, maybe in the fireplace because his body fits in the fireplace. That was the best idea ever. But the gods of misfortune are smiling at them when they were about to cremate the fellow. Oh my god. So they had to fake his cremation now. I don't know why, but the circumstances actually called for faking it. Remember, the village is surrounded by goblins, and, you know, they had to make the wife shut the fuck up. And how do you fake a cremation? By burning a lot of ash. After collecting the ash, their amazing tiefling friend presented the ashes, rolled a 1, trips, and threw the ashes to the woman's face. It would taste a little bitter because, you know, it's ash, and it's a different way of saying your husband went in your mouth. Oh my goodness. I would like to give them credit for doing such a noble thing, but when it came to this part, I could only put my hand to my face in embarrassment. I mean, seriously, if that happened in my funeral, I will haunt the fucker all his life till we meet again in the afterlife, where I would just probably punch his face endlessly, because he will feel no pain anyway. Okay, so let's put that aside and get to Collision Factor's Unfortunate Behind, because apparently that's a very good title movie. What makes it better is because he has a fake wizard friend, and I hope that you understand why in the end. Now, they were facing this typical and lowly goblin because, I don't know, suddenly everyone wants to kill a fucking goblin. I mean, the first 2 stories, then, you know, maybe the other one had a goblin, but this one also had a goblin, but anyway, I'm gonna work with it. His wizard friend thinks he's a badass wizard and decided to utter the words, "I got this," like some badass motherfucker he think he is, and draws his light crossbow. I don't know what that is. And aims between the poor victim's legs, which is Collision Factor. Now, let me pause because where is he at? Is he so literally tiny that he has to aim between someone's legs, or he just too perverted? Just had to aim between someone's legs for God knows why. Small letter G there. As all the stories go in this channel, he shot the poor fellow up his ass. Yes, knee jokes are dead. It's up your fucking arse, bitch. Arrow joke now. I hope I burned for saying that, but that was lame. I know. It won't catch on. So finally, that is the last story for this video, and thank you for listening on Dungeon Fumbles. Please subscribe and send your own stories so we can laugh at your stupid failures. Goodbye!